Hello, welcome back to another TV repair video land, and it's a Monday, and you can tell it's a Monday because everything's going wrong. This TV's just been dropped in, so I thought we'd spend 15 minutes on this just to have a look. Customer says TV is dead, not powering on. Well, I saw a standby light then, didn't I? Which means there's power somewhere. Let me try that again. Yeah. I'm going to have a close look here. Right, I had a quick inspection to see if I could see anything in the background, and I could see the LG logo coming in, so it's not dead, it's a backlight issue. And so we're probably going to find on these strips here that there are failing backlights. There's just one little clip in this lg32. It's an ln32ln5400, 5400 to be precise. Which means it's the non-smart model, but it's full HD, nice free view television. Now, we had a backlight issue on a Panasonic I did a couple of days ago. It was easy enough. The backlights were still coming on that one, so it was easy to find out which ones were the faulty ones. We're getting no backlights working at all, so I gather we've got failures on each strip here. So I've quoted the customer for 3 new strips, and we're going to stick in 3 new strips. Let's just have a look what's failed first. I imagine 2 on each, but I could be wrong. I've got one of these LED testers, which is a great tool. Well, just keep it up for a bit longer, because that one seems fine. And that one seems fine. Okay. And, yes. Right. Third from the right. So it's just one LED stopping this TV from showing a picture. The picture is there, but no backlight, so nobody can see it. I'm just trying that again, just to make sure that no other ones flicker. Because, as I say, I've quoted for all 3. And to be honest, if it only needs 1 strip, I will give the customer the option of just having the 1 strip. There is a chance the other strips can fail in a couple of weeks or so, but there's a chance as well that the other 2 can carry on working for years, especially if we turn the backlights down a bit, which we will. So I'm just going to take this one out and replace the strip. I could just replace that 1 bulb. We did that in the Panasonic 4K one. But this is for a customer. The Panasonic one was one that I'm going to use for myself in this workshop. So I don't mind just sticking a couple of bulbs in when it's for me. When it's for a customer, and we like to replace all the strips, or at least replace the faulty strips, which I'm going to do here. I'm just going to replace the faulty strip. It's a bit like taking your car to a garage and you've got a battery problem, and the garage decides at the same time they're going to replace the what's the other word for the dynamo? I can't think. Alternator. It was at the tip of my tongue. And you think, why? It didn't need it. So I'm not going to take 2 working parts out of this machine unless the customer really wants me to. There is an argument for doing them all, I accept that. But there's also an argument in business for keeping it as cheap as possible for the customer. Double-sided tape just to help the strip I'm putting in stay in. There is still some double-sided tape on this. I'm just kind of adding to it. But the reflector sheet will keep them all in place anyway. It's just belt and braces, as they say. Belt and braces. So I've put some double-sided sticky tape on the bottom. I've also put a bit of sticky tape on the new LED strip as well, because it didn't. The newer ones with the LG, some of them used to come with a sticky tape on there, and some of them don't. So let's just test. Yes, all working. Let's put back together. Oh, I'm just going to put the date on as well that I've replaced. Right. Sorry, just to add on to this, I've replaced all three in the end. It's what the customer wanted. So we've got 3 brand new strips in here. The customer thought, seeing that I've got it in bits, might as well do the job properly, which is fair enough. But the other 2 could have lasted for months or years yet. But, you know, I do understand the labour charges of and the pain of bringing it back in. You're seeing the backlights flicker through the camera. I can assure you they're not flickering. I don't know why they do flicker like that. Well, I'm just seeing it through a monitor here that they're flickering. But they're all on and non-flickering in the workshop. So let's put the TV back together again. Put all the diffusers back on. Always make sure you put them back in the right way. Again, this is something not to do at home. It's just to show you that we do it in the workshop. We try and do a good job. And thank you for all the support on the videos. I started doing the videos a couple of weeks ago, just quite simply because I like video editing. I find video editing at the end of the day a bit therapeutic. Takes half an hour or so with a cup of coffee. It's nice to do it. And every video that I've made, somebody's been in contact and said, oh, I've got a similar TV, similar problem, so it's been okay for business, I'll keep it going. But again, it depends where you're watching this. I mean, we're based in Cornwall, we are Cornwall TV, but if you're watching this outside of Cornwall or outside of the southwest, you can't get the TV to us. There will be TV engineers near you. Don't try and attempt to do this yourself, because if you've never done it before, I know we make it look easy, but you know, we've done hundreds of them. And I'm not exaggerating when I say hundreds. But this is the bit that you have to be very careful. We're making it look quite easy. It is easier on a 32-inch compared to a 50-inch or a 60-inch or a 65-inch. That's when you have to be very careful with the screen. But these screens are nice and light. Let's just see if we get the LG logo then. And if we do, that's the TV working. As I say, when I switched it on, I did see an LG logo, but not illuminated because the backlights weren't working. But as soon as I just make sure these tabs are in properly, and to do that I have to lift it up. At the same time, I always know that the screen is put in properly before I lift it up, otherwise it could cause some pressure and pull on the tabs, and that can cause me some problems, especially, as I say, on the larger screens, not the 32-inch. They class 32-inch now as portable, would you believe? Switching it on, and there it is. The LG logo, the TV lives again. And again, something that I didn't do on the Panasonic job at the weekend because, as I said, I'm keeping that TV for myself. But it's a customer's TV, so I'm just spraying some cleaning solution on the screen. So this is just a foamer, really, just to get rid of some of the grime that's on there. Notice how I'm being extra careful near the tabs, because it's near the tabs that it's the grubbiest part of the screen, down the bottom. If you imagine any dirt that hits the screen and drops down, it's all going to accumulate on the bottom area. So this foaming stuff is good, just to get some of the muck off. I just noticed what I thought could have been a scratch, so I'm just having a look. No, it's not a scratch, it's just a bit of dirt. In fact, that screen is looking quite good now. But that's only part one of the cleaning process. That's just to remove all the dirt and any gunk that's on there. And then I use this, I call it professional screen cleaner. The reason I call it professional screen cleaner is it costs about £10–15 a can. It's a fortune. But this really does a good job, and it puts a bit of a lacquer onto the screen and makes it look really clean. Especially if the TV's been well looked after and no scratches. And this one has, and it's fine. So that's it. TV back together. You don't need to see me do that. It's another working one. Thank you very much for watching, and another one lives. And if I can help you with anything, there's the telephone number. Please do get in contact. Thanks for watching.